The middle, and there is a diving play by Jordan Westberg. Oh, bag, and the
I agree.
As the runner is out, Chicago loses the challenge.
There was a toe of a spike.
Gibson's best start of the season.
That's flared to short by Benintendi right at Jorge Mateo. 4 extra base hits on it all season. And the velocity is a little bit up today. 94 to Luis Robert.
Fastball, spinning a few breaking balls.
Too short from Robert. This is a much easier play than the one Westberg start against Cease.
Yeah, Cease has not been the same this year, and it's even been worse since the All-Star break. The ERA.
18 pitches. Time into the right, the wall by Oscar Colas and Gunnar Henderson. And Santander takes a curveball down and in. End of a diving ball. Corner, Anthony Trot Henderson. He's all with a double.
I think he felt like he'd slowed the bat down enough with a couple of the IL is when he really started focusing on the backside of the field.
Cease gets him with a slider. Ron Anderson, base hit, left there, scored, got another RBI.
They're going to hit it exactly where it's pitched.
Well, ball is halfway to second base by the time. Up the fence on a hop. O'Hearn had a hold up either way. Throws into Anderson. They get nobody out.
At first base, and Grandal.
He's got a great arm. Mullins will test it anyway. Frazier plans the inning. Jimenez leads off for Chicago in the second. And Jimenez takes ball one.
It's hard to say.
First to third better than anybody I've seen.
There's Eloy Jimenez stroking one through the right side. His second base hit. Mullins is at the wall. White Sox
getting from Andrew Vaughn when they drafted the year.
It was kind of a string.
Can't get to it. Grandal finds a hole. And the White Sox have 3 straight. On 3-2. Scoop by O'Hearn. He'll go to second, get the lead out there. And a fielder's choice. 1-on-1 out for Oscar Colas.
One by my count on the bottom of the zone. He is.
So this game is tied. Oscar Colas.
Give me a
3-2 for him. Makes the play in foul territory. Anderson remains hitless for the series on a hopping catch by Mullins.
Jamie Quirk.
Up the ladder at 97, Dylan Cease. We had 2 at-bats. And Mullins, who had an RBI fielder's choice.
And the Orioles did yesterday what they've done.
Mateo threw a slider. Back-to-back strikeouts for Dylan Cease. Broken his bat there on a ground ball to second, and that was a much better second inning.
Some zeros.
Facing Andrew Benintendi. 10 groundouts. Another ground ball by Benintendi and another ground out. Westberg to O'Hearn. Luis Robert Jr. started to swing and he couldn't stop. Mullins away back in the White lead.
It's Farrell. Luis Roberts Jr.
That's down for a hit in front of Frazier.
The rubber, it can be a lot kind of out of whack when the ball gets to home plate, if you will, and it's a simple.
Can't get to it. It's off the wall. Come in to score. Extra base hit. Mullins calls off Santander. On big try. Ball gets past the glove of Mullins into second base. In 2 innings. Get out of this 3rd inning with a changeup strike to Colas. Total. Mullins there. Inning over. 4 runs, second, 3.
No, did you bring me one?
You may need one. When you get out there, tell the folks we don't need any runs. We need
Getting into right here.
You're getting into beautiful madness is what you're getting into. But another 3-2. There. It's got it on top of.
Dylan Cease went to the well.
Pull it back. I'm saying get something down. Give him a different look. Go away. Go down.
That is. He was sure if he was going to get it or not. He belongs with. So a home run from Santander. That means another 5. One of these days where you get the feeling 7 may not be enough.
And really this month.
O'Hearn had just gotten a piece of the last pitch, so 1 and 2.
8 RBIs in these 2.5 games.
O'Hearn over the top of his slider, and Cease picks up.
A good slider. Boy, he can spin it too. That one had hardly any.
Mullins on top of a high fastball. Down goes Mullins on his slider. Back-to-back strikeouts. Adam Frazier.
You don't want to show them something coming into the zone the whole way.
73 on that.
We will send Greg Olson to the bird bath.
Never got there for Kyle Gibson. Hopefully he will settle back in. But the good news for him is the Orioles have had some magic.
The plate. All 17 balls by the White Sox either hit in play. The Westburg at second. Gibson wins the long battle. Tim Anderson takes a bending strike.
Starting to spin it a little bit better.
Still 0 for 10 in this series. Anderson down swinging. There's the first strikeout for Kyle Gibson.
Yeah, no.
Ready to go behind him.
Come back and at least tie it or go ahead.
Penny goes down low. O'Hearn is there. It's another ground ball for Benintendi. Monsoon.
I could do that. I like the tie-dye shirt.
That.
It is it's hot here with when you're wearing black stuff.
Well, Jordan Westburg, the batter here. A ground ball rolled to third. Elvis Andrus there for the first. Orioles.com/membership. So, Greg, you're up in the picnic perch now. Base hits.
Yeah, and Ben told me to ask for more points, so I'll see how that goes over here with.
Against Cease. And McCann strikes out his second time against Cease. That's now 6 for Dillon. How's that slider break look from out in left center field, Greg? Maybe a tough play if it stays fair, and it's going to be no play because it's.
Is he going to steal second base?
Is he going to steal second base?
Yes.
Ah, the girl. So she's calling.
And what's going to happen if her teacher sees you?
Mateo is out at first, and that ends the
Call on the field is confirmed. The runner is out. Baltimore loses their challenge.
Gets himself another start to an inning after 1, 2, 3, 4th. Trying to turn, hit and run his last at bat. And Robert in a 1-1 count here.
That just hurt my feelings. I'm gonna quit guessing then.
As did that sweep here into left field for a 1-out base hit. Eloy Jimenez with a 3-for-3 game. Around you though. Did you lead that chain?
Crowded in, they're loving it.
Second baseman Westburg. And Jordan's there.
21st birthday out here, and I didn't give it to him, so I don't know if I made very many friends. He letting the ball go or ducking.
I'm just glad you caught it.
And Santander still coming in. And he made the catch. It is
and the ball playing tourists posed for this photo with the Great Sphinx.
How much does a ticket on the Sphinx cost?
And Henderson walks.
I feel like
Son Sosa got to it. The middle here, the second baseman Sosa tag and throws out right to the front row there.
There he is, Landon.
The third. And that is it. But he's not out there with you. No, he's behind home plate. Elvis Andrus 2 for 3 in the game. That is great.
The minor detail of keeping the White Sox at 7.
Right.
Don't need to worry about it.
Here's are in. Down a bunt. And both get.
He would love, or maybe even a swing and miss.
Their late break Mullins. Anderson to second. Headed. Frazier retrieves it. And Mullins' second error of the game. He had 2 on the season coming in. And the White attending. Series as well. Field corner off the sidewall. Second. Anderson is in. It's an RBI. And Austin Voth is just going to have to chew up some innings in this 5-3-2. Strike 3 and a cutter. Robert goes down swinging. Strike 3. Jimenez down at a fastball. White Sox.